Hey, welcome to this next episode. Only the Real Can Relate. We're coming to you from Dallas, Texas, in the home of NFL All-Pro running back Ezekiel Elliot. It's going to be an epic episode. Stay tuned. Today's episode is brought to you by Mango. Mango. In a game of inches, Mango is the way to go. Oh boy. You can find this at mangorx.com. Tell them Only the Real Can Relate sent you. Hey Zeke, I see you got a nice trophy case here. Can you tell us a little bit about some of these different footballs and what the significance and the accomplishment behind them?
No, yeah, definitely got some special balls up here. Got my first career rushing touchdown versus Giants. That's always a special one. I got my touchdown ball from the Salvation Army kettle jump, so that's a pretty cool one. I think also it says it was my 13th touchdown, so I think that was the rookie record. So that was a pretty good, pretty cool one. And then I got this game ball from the Pittsburgh game. Actually, I think it's the touchdown ball that I scored in the fourth quarter to go ahead, and I think I crossed over 1,000 yards my rookie year, and so I mean that's a special one too. So I got my picture of me and my boy Aiden. Right here, I got the certificate from the city of Union Springs. I was blessed enough to host a camp in Union Springs, Alabama this summer. Definitely a great experience, great hospitality. They treated me so well, and they welcomed me like family. I really appreciated that. That was definitely a good experience for me this summer. And I think I got, what's this right here? It looks like a little trophy from the Pro Bowl. Skill Showdown, there's a helmet I think that's probably from like 2018. Yeah, that's about it.
What's going on, Zeke?
Chilling. What's going on?
Long time, man. Well, I want to start by saying thank you for inviting me to your home. It's really truly an honor and a blessing for you taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you guys in season. It's a lot of things you could be doing today, but you sitting down with Only the Real Can Relate, and I really appreciate it. So tell everybody who's watching a little bit about yourself, where you from, and how you grew up.
Yeah, so from St. Louis, Missouri. I first started playing football at Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club. My first year, I was 7 years old. When I was 6, I actually went to sign up, and I was too young. And man, I was sick. Back then I was definitely a crybaby, so I was boo-hooing, and I was ready to play football. But yeah, so I started at the Dickey's Bulldogs, 7 years old. That was the beginning. Cool Papa Bell Stadium. But I'm 1 of 3. I'm the oldest. I got 2 younger sisters, Layla and Aaliyah. My mom, Dawn Elliott, my dad, Stacy Elliott.
Okay. So a little bit about your family. I know you mentioned your family. You got an interesting family. Your mom and dad went to Missouri, and your 2 younger sisters went to Ohio State. So going back to you, your parents being attending Missouri, what was the decision like for you to attend Ohio State? What led you to go to Ohio State over Missouri?
Yeah, it was definitely a tough decision. Just growing up, I always thought that I would go to Missouri. I did love Notre Dame. Also, I went to private school my whole life, so I did love Notre Dame. But I thought I was going to be a Tiger, like my parents. I just grew up since I was young, going to the spring game every year, just being around the facility, being around the program. Columbia only 2 hours down the road from St. Louis, so being close to home, my parents would be able to easily come see my games. That was the thought. But when recruiting came, things didn't quite go that way. So the weekend before I went to the junior day not the weekend, actually the day before I went to visit Mizzou for the junior day when they offered me, I went to visit Columbus. I mean, once I was in Columbus, once I visited Ohio State, I kind of already knew, where I belonged. And I think if Missouri would have got me on campus before I got to Ohio State, might have been a different story.
So, what was it about Ohio State that you were just sold on? I know you said it was different, but what made it different versus Mizzou? And like I say, with your mom and dad, I'm quite sure they wanted you to go to Missouri. So what was it exactly about Ohio State? And just like, hey, this is where I got to be.
I just felt like Ohio State was gonna build me into the best football player I could become. From right when I stepped on campus, my first conversation with Coach Meyer, he asked me, what am I doing right now? And he pretended to hand me the national championship trophy. That was the mindset of Ohio State. I knew, I would go to Ohio State and I'd be surrounded by the best competition. And I was, and that helped shape me into the player I am today. Just like my freshman year, going against Ryan Shazier, that was really an important moment in my career. It kind of shaped me into the player I am today. Just having to go against a guy of that caliber every day just helped sharpen me into the best player I could be. Yeah,
so how did your mom and dad take it when you chose Ohio State over Missouri?
So my mom, she was definitely a big Coach Meyer fan, so she was all for it. She was all for Ohio State. My dad, he kind of wasn't so much on board. I think he definitely, in his mind, had it made up, not had it made up, but just on an emotional part.
Shout out to the ambassador, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to the ambassador. But, kind of on an emotional part, just wanted to see me go to Missouri and fulfill the legacy and, follow his footsteps. And, it definitely would have been cool, but, I think definitely going to Ohio State was going to challenge me and mold me into the player I needed to be.
Yeah, all right. So with your younger sister both attending Ohio State, you didn't start your own tradition, so hopefully their kids continue to go to Ohio State, something that you built. So, or maybe they might go to Michigan. Who knows? No,
you can't go to Michigan, but maybe they might.
They might want to ruffle feathers a little bit and go to Michigan.
Oh no, Sirski.
So you guys win the national championship. You guys have an awesome run. Wisconsin, Alabama. We'll get back to that later. And you guys beat Oregon. What was that like?
Man, it was a crazy experience, just kind of seeing just the evolution of it from, just the second game of the year we lost at Virginia Tech. And then we went on a crazy run. JT Bear, he probably would have won the Heisman that year. He had like 50 touchdowns. Now let's rewind it. So we start the season out and we lose Braxton Miller. He injured his shoulder the year before in the Orange Bowl, and it was like his first throw was a 707 throw. It was a 707 throw. The shoulder that he got surgery on, his first throw, threw it out of socket. So I think that was probably the second week of camp. The second week of camp, we lose our best player. Boom, season starts. I think our first game we barely beat Navy. I think we probably beat them by a touchdown. Second game, we lose to Virginia Tech. And that was definitely a weird feeling, just kind of where we're gonna go from there. I think the year before we only lost. So I think we only lost 2 games that year. So I think in college we only lost a total of 5 games. So it was kind of a little anxious. Week 2 we lose to Virginia Tech. All right, boom. We got hit in the mouth. All right, we respond. I think we win probably the next 11 games. So finally we're playing a team up north after Thanksgiving. We're about to win that game. I think we're in 4-minute offense. Boom, JT Barrett breaks his ankle. That year he had like 50 touchdowns. He would have won the Heisman. So now we're on our 3rd quarterback, Cardell Jones. So we go from beating the team up north, then we go and play Wisconsin. I think they had like the number 2 defense in the country that year. I think we were probably 5th in the college football playoff rankings at that point. We knew we had to, not only win the Big Ten championship, but probably put an exclamation point on it so we could jump TCU, who didn't have a championship game that weekend. So boom, we playing Wisconsin, the number 2 defense, blow them out 50-0. And I would say probably from that night, it was never the same.
Never the same. So let me go back. So you guys win the national championship, but let's go back a second to high school. So in high school, you never won the state championship, and you went 3 years in a row. So I'm quite sure that probably led to some of the motivation and the drive going to Ohio State, making that championship season even more sweet, knowing that in high school, man, I knocked on the door 3 years and didn't get over. So
no, it definitely was tough in high school. We went to state three straight years. Sophomore, junior, senior year. My junior year, I fumbled on the game-winning drive. I fumbled on the 10.
Wow.
So that one hurt extra bad. My senior year, I did everything I could. I think I had 450 total yards or something, but they were running the ball on us. But yeah, I definitely wanted to win a championship, and winning that championship at Ohio State changed my life.
Okay, that brings us here to Dallas. So winning that championship at Ohio State, you're the 4th pick in the 2016 draft. Dallas Cowboys, the richest sports franchise in all of sports. How was that like? So you're leaving Ohio State, a legendary college program, to come to the world famous Dallas Cowboys. Man, I could say you're a lucky guy, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely blessed to play, for some of the greatest franchises in football. Yeah, but it was definitely a cool experience going from Ohio State. I never thought anything could get bigger than Ohio State, and then I got drafted by the Cowboys. And just the love, the hate.
Yeah.
But more so the love, just that Dallas has shown me. Yeah. Since I came here, it's been such a blessing. I remember after I got drafted, they flew me on the plane the day after to Dallas to do my press conference. But yeah,
so let me ask you a question. So when you flew to Dallas, was your first time meeting Jerry Jones in person, or he was on the plane when you flew to Dallas?
No, he wasn't on the plane. So they weren't. So I think, yeah, all the teams, the GMs and owners, they all stay in their city, and they do, like, you know, they get in the war room and they make their picks. So no, Jerry or Mr. Jones, he was in Dallas, and so he sent me to PJ, and that was a super cool experience. You know, never flown private, done anything like that. So it was definitely a cool experience to do with my fam. So.
Yeah. And me knowing, well, not just me, but the world knowing Jerry, he does it big. So I'm quite sure he didn't send you a Cessna jet, a 4-passenger. It was probably the elite of the elite. So you get to Dallas. So you come into the league, you take the league by storm. Rookie year, lead the league in rushing. Did you expect that historic run? Or you knew, hey, I'm gonna come and do that. I have it in me, so this is what I'm here to do.
I just think, you know, I just have the mindset that I was coming, I was gonna work, and I mean, that's what I did in college. When I first got to Ohio State, you know, I wasn't the best back when I stepped on campus. I had to work my way into my position. I think even my sophomore year, we started the year splitting carries. So everything I got out of Ohio State, I went and earned. And, you know, I truly had to become a better player. I had to become a better all-around player to be able to do that. But so I just was going to come in, I was going to work, and, you know, let the rest take care of itself. You know, I was very grateful to a lot of guys when you're early pick. You know, normally you're going to a team that's really, you know, not that good. But the year before, the Cowboys, I think Tony Romo had got hurt. I think they went through like 5 quarterbacks. So they had been 4-12, but it really was a good team. You know, had a really good offensive line, a bunch of veterans. I think every O-lineman my rookie year I had was a first rounder. I mean, going into it, we had Tony at quarterback, got Dez at receiver, you had Jason Witten at tight end. So really, I'm coming into a really good team. So I was really blessed to come into a good situation, and I just took advantage.
Yeah, because when you first came in, I think a lot of Dallas fans were saying you guys, like you mentioned, you, Dez, and Tony was the new. I forgot what they call it.
Triplets.
Yeah, the new triple. So, yeah, like I said, you come in rookie year, lead the league in rushing. Like I said, historic run. During that year, like you guys on top of the world, you guys playing lights out. Then you guys get in the playoffs and lose to Green Bay. How disappointing was that?
Definitely one of the most disappointing losses of my career. I'd probably say number one was Michigan State my junior year. we don't gotta go there, but no, it was right there with that one though. Like you said, we were rolling. I think we won 11 straight.
Yeah.
We won 11 straight, and then I think we sat the starters versus Philly. The last game, I think we lost that one. But so we had the first round bye. We were number 1 in NFC. And you know, Green Bay came into town. We got down early, 17-3. Fought our way back. Came back, tied the game up. And then, left just a little too much time for Aaron Rodgers, and he did Aaron Rodgers things.
Yeah, I think the football gods in Houston had it out for you guys because that year the Super Bowl was in Houston. So I think the football gods said no way they're gonna let the Cowboys come win a Super Bowl in Houston. So that's another story for another day. So you're back with the Cowboys. No, let's go back. So last year, you in New England. You playing for the legendary Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. How was that experience last year going to New England, playing with Coach Belichick?
You know, it was definitely a good experience. You know, I think, you know, for myself, it was cool to get that breath of fresh air, being a new city, a new team. You know, I didn't want to lead the Cowboys, but you know, I went into it just open to embracing the experience, and a great experience it was. Boston was a great sports town. It was a great town to play for. The fans were awesome. You got great Italian food. Yeah. Got to go see some Celtics games. Definitely got to, you know what I mean, enjoy the full Boston experience. You know, weather was a little tough. It rained every other day, but other than that, you know, it was a cool little experience.
Yeah. Do you have one story of Coach Belichick that stands out from a human standpoint? Because a lot of people see Belichick, he really don't smile or talk, or he's quick with his answers. So can you tell us like one story maybe at a Halloween party or something where you like, Coach, a little different tonight. He's, you know, in his natural environment, he's not on the job.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of something specific. But
I think something on with viral, he had on some kind of costume for Halloween that was on the internet.
No, I think that was an older picture. But
okay.
I think like if you watch interviews of Coach Belichick, you listen to the stories, you kind of would assume that, you know, he is a tough coach, but you know, it will be a tough experience playing for him, and that was, you know, not what the experience I had at all. I feel like if you love football, then you'll love playing for Coach Belichick. I mean, that's really what it's all about. He's going to coach you hard, and coaches aren't supposed to be the most friendly. They're supposed to get on their tail a little bit, and you know that's what, you know, makes you better. And you know, that's the experience I got with Coach Belichick. I mean, I'm definitely grateful, you know, to play under him and learn under him, and you know, have that experience.
Yeah. So now you're back in Dallas for your second stint. Coming back to Dallas this go around, what's different about this season from the previous seasons?
You know, just grateful to be back. You know, grateful to be home.
Yeah.
Grateful to, you know, be sleeping in my bed.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. But you know, ever since I got drafted here, you know, Dallas became my home, and you know, just the city, the way they've treated me, the way they've rooted me on, the way they've embraced me. Just really grateful, and they helped me make this my new home, and so it was just important for me to, you know, come back home, and you know, that's what I wanted in my heart.
Yeah. How do Ezekiel Elliot handle criticism from the media, from people in general? Because people would say, well, you know, Zeke, you're rich, you're famous, you have money, so, you know, you shouldn't be down, you shouldn't be sad, you know, everything should be happy-go-lucky. So just to the listeners out there, how do you deal with setbacks and criticism? Being that a lot of people feel like you shouldn't because you're rich and famous.
I think the main thing is, one, you gotta be honest with yourself. You got to be aware. You have to be self-aware. And, I would say that no one can expect more out of me than I expect out of myself. And so, I start with that and just also, more so relying on my support system, my mom, my dad, my friends. And I know that they will. That's the real criticism that matters to me, not the criticism, someone on the internet or ESPN or I'm self-aware. I understand, where I am, and I think I have the right group of people around me to help me be self-aware, and so I really just don't pay much attention to it. I think you gotta block social media. You gotta block all that stuff out. I really don't. I don't watch Sports Center. I don't watch much TV. I stream more, so I don't really watch live TV. So I'm not watching ESPN. I'm not watching Sports Center, and so and obviously you see the stuff on social media. You just gotta tune it out. You can't really dive into it because I feel like what's the point of feeding your energy into negative energy? I feel like my energy could be used more. What's the word I'm looking for? Efficiently.
Yeah. So away from football, what is some of the hobbies that you like to partake in to get away from the game and just relax and just be yourself?
I've been I've been definitely diving into golf.
So you could beat Tiger Woods?
No, I didn't say all that.
I was going to say, Tiger, DM me, I'll give you a call. But so golf?
No, I didn't say I was good at golf, but I think that's why I love it so much, because I'm competitive, and every time you go on that course, you're competing against yourself.
So you competitive? Why you didn't just say you could beat Tiger Woods? You competitive? You should be able to beat Tiger Woods.
I'm also self-aware. But
hey, Tiger, he don't want no smoke, Tiger.
No sirski.
So outside of golf, is there anything else? I hate golf, by the way. To me, it's boring. I hate golf.
No, I think you just.
Why is golf fun? To me, it's no excitement. So, what makes golf fun to you?
It's not the 4 bad shots you hit. It's finally hitting the one good shot. And then once you hit that one good shot, then hitting another good shot after that.
Yeah.
And kind of just stringing them together. But really, it's just about, I know I suck, but I'm competitive. Every time I go out there, I'm competing against myself. I'm trying to shoot a lower score than I shot the last time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like I'm so competitive. I want to get good at golf. The only way you can get good at golf is by playing more rounds, hitting more balls. And so it's just it's a sport where it doesn't matter how athletic you are. It's really about the grind, putting in the work, how much time you're going to put into it.
Yeah. I have a question, maybe you can answer it. And the reason why I don't like golf, out of all the sports, right, you have basketball, you have the crowd, football, baseball, etc. I guess my question is, in golf, why is it a requirement for you to be quiet? I don't understand that. Why you need to be quiet to hit the golf ball? Kind of same thing with tennis, almost before you serve, you have to be quiet. I never understood that in sports. What's the method in being quiet? You don't even know. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't like golf. What's the point of silence? And you're playing a sport, but that's a conversation for another day. So you've been famous since you got drafted by the Cowboy. So how do you deal with that on a day-to-day? Knowing that everybody knows you, you can't go nowhere in private, you can't go to dinner, you can't go to a game, somebody want an autograph, want a picture. How do you just deal with all that?
I mean, first, it's a blessing, to be in my situation. I'm very blessed to be in the situation I am, and it's really not something to deal with. It's just something to navigate.
Okay, but I say to you, right? See, you're famous, so hey, I got my son here. He's a big fan. He wants to take a picture. We want what we want. We're not worried about you enjoying your day because we're fans, we're season ticket holders. So we feel like we should get things done. So we don't care that you're with your family. We just want what we want. Because this might be our only time seeing you. We may never see you again. We may can't attend the Cowboy game. So now my son is a big Ezekiel Elliot fan his whole life. Now we see you at the mall and you tell him no.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's sometimes it's tough to navigate, just because, I mean, you wanna be able to interact as much as you can with the fans. You wanna, show the love that they show you, to reciprocate that love. And I mean, sometimes it's really not feasible if, like, say you're out with your family eating dinner. Normally, if it's a kid, I try to do it. I try to get it done, even though, well, like, once you do one picture, once you do one autograph, then I open the floodgates for the rest of them, and then next thing you know, it's an appearance.
Yeah.
But
unpaid appearance at that.
It's definitely a little tough to juggle, but it's just a blessing. Being in my situation is a blessing. It's not something to look at as a burden. I'm blessed to, have the platform I have to be able to, reach the people I reach, and and I'm very thankful for that, and I try to, as much as I can, day by day, reciprocate that love that the fans show me, and have shown me since I've been in Dallas.
Yeah, I would say in closing, when you're done playing football and you hang your cleats up, what would you want your legacy to be? 20 years from now, the younger players is gonna come and love to play football. When they see your highlight tapes, like when I watched Jim Brown or Walter Payton when I was a kid, now that I'm an adult, I look back at those guys and be like, wow, the Barry Sanders, getting a chance to meet him last year at the Super Bowl, that was a big moment for me, because I told him, I said, Barry, when I was a kid, I used to be in the backyard dreaming I was you. So when I met him, it was a surreal moment. So 20 years from now, when those kids, well, those adults come up to you and give you those same stories, what you want your legacy to be?
Oh yeah, I think the main thing is, I want my legacy to be a great teammate. I think that's just my biggest thing about this game. So if you love the game, you have to be a great teammate. I think that's doing anything and everything you can to help the team win, no matter the circumstances. Kind of really forgetting being selfless. I think that's what I want my legacy to be. Just a guy who would leave it all out there.
So a guy like you, I know a lot of guys collect cars, trading sports cards. What would be one thing that you say that you're passionate about and that you like to collect outside of the typical man guy, cars and trading cards, etc.?
Oh yeah, I've had some cars. I've bought some cars. I've had some cars. I have some cars.
What kind of cars you had? Tell us. What do Ezekiel Elliot ride around in Dallas, Texas in? So if people seen him in traffic, what would he be in?
So my rookie year, I got the Bentayga.
Okay, Bentley.
That was a cool little toy. What else have I had? I've had a Ghost.
Ghost, okay.
No, I didn't have a Ghost. I had a Wraith.
Okay, so now you're lying. Which one was it, Ghost or Wraith?
It was a Wraith.
Okay, just want to make sure.
It was a Wraith. No, I didn't have a Ghost. I had the Wraith. What else? I had something else. What else? Dang, trying to think.
I done seen you in the color. I done seen you in a couple Escalades and Hellcats and Chargers.
I was trying to think what I had my rookie year.
My bad. This just the rookie year collection. It's not year 9 Zeke collection. It's rookie year. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm trying to give you the evolution. No, I had the Beamer 650i convertible.
Okay.
I actually like that car a lot. I had the 4-wheel drive. I had some horses too. I had a Bentley Continental convertible.
Man, this guy got a lot of expensive cars. So what about the normal day-to-day car? I mean, I'm quite sure Zeke, I mean, you ride around in Bentleys in Dallas. Like, when Zeke want to be low-key, what car do you pull out? His rookie year, because we ain't got to year 9, rookie year Zeke. When you want to be low-key.
I had a Hellcat. But I probably was the most low-key.
Hellcat, low-key.
But I think I was definitely pushing the Bentayga the most. I love that Bentayga.
Nice.
So I mean, now I got the Escalade V, got the Blackwing, and then when the year I got paid, I got myself that Cullinan with the blue interior.
Speaking of you getting paid, what was your first most expensive gift you bought once you got your contract signed and everything? Do you remember? The most expensive, the first gift.
So right when I got paid, from my rookie contract, so I was a 4th pick. So I had a decent size signing bonus, but
you can tell us. I mean, it's public information. We can go Google and see how much money you made. So
no, it was more than 10, less than 20, but
somewhere in the middle.
I bought my mom a house, so that was my first purchase with my NFL money. Right after I got paid, I bought myself that Cullinan. So other than that, though, that's definitely the 2 biggest ones.
Yeah, I know there was a blessing to buy your mom a home. I think all guys, once they reach that level, be dreams to buy their mom their first home and take care of their family. So I know that had to be a blessing, from you to them. I heard that you have a watch collection. I only heard, I don't know it to be true, but it's supposed to be a high dollar watch collection. So I just wanted to make sure that I had to come here to the house to make sure that it was real and not just a bunch of theatrics. So we had to come make sure. So, we would love to check out your watch collection and see. Hey, man, let's get down to serious business. I mean, serious business. So, Zeke, we have your watches laid out here. Man, I must say, I knew you had a collection, but I wasn't expecting it to be this kind of collection. Can you tell us a little bit about the watches and, some of your favorite pieces that you still want to get? The floor is yours.
Yeah. So when I first started collecting, I was mainly collecting Rolexes. So, I'll say some of my favorite. I mean, obviously, I love all of them. It's hard to pick the favorites, but I mean, definitely gotta love the day dates. Got a couple day dates. It's always good for like a good business meeting, or I mean, honestly, day dates are classic. You can wear it really any occasion. I love the Daytona too. The John Daly, the green face is definitely different, a different piece. Got the chocolate face Daytona, also beautiful. And then I got a couple protects. I got an Aquanaut, with the orange strap. I got a I got a Nautilus. But I would probably say recently I've been really liking APs, so I'd probably say my last probably 6 of my last 7 watches I got probably were AP. Man, definitely love the open work. That is beautiful.
Nice.
Got the jumbo ultra thin, also beautiful. No, I love them all.
Yeah. Well, man, this is one awesome collection. I'm just trying to look to see which one I can take home with me. You turn your back. I'm gonna sneak one in my pocket. Just looking over, I would say. Can you tell me a little bit about this piece here? This one stands out the most. It costs too much. I can't even get it out of the box. Can you tell a little bit about this piece right here?
Oh yeah. So it's a sub. Factory set all the way around. I mean, it's a beautiful piece. Got the sapphires on the bezel. Definitely weren't a lot made of these, so it's probably like my favorite watch for sure. Not even probably, definitely my favorite watch. Blue's my favorite color, so just
sticking to the cowboy theme.
Yeah, just sapphires are different, but no, the sub. I can see why it might have grabbed your eye.
So say Zeke just hanging out. Like, what's your cool, like, everyday watch with this collection you'll wear?
I'd probably say the watch I've been wearing the most recently is this white Daytona. Simple white Daytona, 2-tone.
Simple, huh?
Simple.
I see you got a piece on your wrist. Is that simple? That's everyday watch. I mean, man, guy walks around with diamonds on and just say it's simple.
I mean, the Oyster Flex is definitely comfortable, but yeah, it got the Sky Dweller.
The factory diamonds or aftermarket diamonds?
Factory with the meteorite dial.
Factory, okay. Well, hey, it's a lot of theatrics going on, so we got to make sure everything is real. So this is, again, I don't see no theatrics going on here. I see this is real deal, serious business. So if you say you're attending a wedding, which piece would you wear?
Wedding, probably I might go Nautilus. I might go Protect Nautilus. I might go. I don't know. Honestly, I'll wear. It just depends how I'm feeling. It's hard to choose. Open work, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe date.
I see a lot of bling here. So when do you actually? This is a beautiful piece right here by AP that caught my attention. So like, when would you wear a piece like this? Is it a particular time or just how you feel?
Probably just how I feel. I could wear any watch any given day.
I know a lot of guys say they wear their watches based on their outfit. I see you got an orange Protect here, so I'm assuming you may wear that when you're wearing something with orange. So
yeah, I'm a guy that probably matches his outfit to his watch. So I'm gonna pick the watch first and then let everything come off that.
Yeah. Well, hey Z, I must say, man, this is one impressive watch collection. Is there any one particular watch? I mean, you have a lot of beautiful, fine pieces here. Is it any particular watch out there that you got your eye on or been hard to get for you?
I mean, like I said, it's hard to pick. There's so many different pieces that I love to have. I'd probably say right now, a couple pieces that are on my eye. I like the new Cupidus, that Patek drop. Like that seems like a pretty cool watch. I definitely gotta see it in person first. So
I can't pronounce that, so I don't even know I don't know the value of that. So
maybe either one of them or like a Nautilus or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, hey Zeke, again, man. Thank you for inviting us to your home. Thank you for showing us your fine timepieces. And like I say, I'll definitely be leaving with a couple of pieces in my pocket. So,
all right, Joseph. I know you say you want to leave with a watch, but I'm sorry you can't do that. But you can leave with this, man. I had to get you right with the Ohio State jersey with the special inscription, 85 yards through the heart of the South. Rub it in your face one more time.
Roll Tide fans, look how you do me. But hey, we'll take it since we can't take the watch. I mean, we'll definitely take this as a replacement. Hey, again, Zeke, thank you so much for inviting me into your home, beautiful home, showing us your watch collection. Again, man, thank you for your hospitality. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Appreciate you, brother.